A big hello friends, welcome back to Paul Rolls Dice, and finally, welcome to a brand new Avatar Legends video. And today we are taking a look at this beautiful piece of kit, the Avatar Legends starter set. Now this has been out for a handful of months overseas. I'm in the UK. It only seems to have dropped very recently in the UK, but any of you friends who have been watching the channel for a while and you've seen my previous Avatar Legends videos, you'll know that I went pretty much full in on the Kickstarter campaign with the core rulebook, the extra dice, all of that kind of stuff. I'm a huge Avatar fan, but this, I needed to get this because first of all, it is absolutely beautiful, and secondly, a starter kit has a few little things that I don't really have. If we just take a look on the back, it's obviously got the rules and all of that stuff, but we've got new dice, new adventures, new characters, just a lot of things to unpack. And if you are maybe looking at the Avatar Legends game as a way to get into role-playing, or you're already an experienced role player and you want to try out this universe, the starter set is probably a really cool place to begin, especially if you are not used to the system this game runs on, which is a bespoke version of the Powered by the Apocalypse system. I myself am really new to it, but like I say, I did go full in with the Kickstarter because I wanted to learn the game and dive into everything. But this is a good place to start, and I'm really excited to look at this. So we've had a quick look at the box. Again, it's very high quality. It's not that thin box that you get with the recent Dungeons and Dragons starter sets. Now I'm not hating on them, I'm just saying this just seems to be better built, I guess. So we'll open it up. First up, let's take a look at these. Now these are the dice that you get in the starter set. They're pretty much standard D6, but instead of a 6 we have the yin and yang moon spirits as the 6, and these are really cool. Every player will be rolling 2d6 a lot of the time, so you do get enough for 1, 2, 3, 4, for 5 players pretty much. Now in this game, the Dungeon Master or the Game Master doesn't actually roll dice, which is really interesting, but these are going to be a nice addition to my dice set, and I will just show you because I've got them on hand. This is the set I got with the Kickstarter. Now obviously these are higher quality, they are more expensive, but these are really nice dice as well. I do like them. It's nice that they give you this many. They didn't have to do that. They could have just given you one set of 2d6 to share, but they give you a lot. So anyway, those are the dice. Really cool. Next, we have some combat cards, and after looking through the role-playing game book myself and realizing the system is very different to what I'm used to, these are just amazing. These are cue cards, action cards, I guess, for every player. There's enough for all of your players, up to 5 players, and they give you pretty much the rundown of the basic things you can do in combat. They are really good. They're just nice to have on hand instead of just a massive cheat sheet, which obviously would be good as well, but it's just nice to have cards, and nice card stock, really nice. Print quality is beautiful, so that's really cool. Next we have a full hard paper version of the map of the 4 nations, which again, really cool. In the Kickstarter one, you do get a cloth one if you back it as high as I did. I think like even mid-tier you get that. But again, if you just, if I just move it around because of the camera's really close, it's very nice quality and really good to just pinpoint where your characters are in your game. So we'll fold that up. That's really cool. Next, we have a condensed version of the rules. Pretty nice. It will take away all of the world building and the fluff of the main core rulebook, which is, hundreds of pages, but this is all you need to get started in the game. Table of contents there as well, really nice. Information on using the starter set as well. A lot of time and effort seems to have gone into this. The print quality again is just very nice, full colour, lots of information of all of the key rules. You can go pretty far with this. Next we have the adventure booklet. Now this is the thing I was really excited about, because like I say, all of the other stuff really, I've got most of that, but this has some new adventures that I would not have access to if I did not get the starter set, so I will be using these. And this game comes with 2 adventures, the Pirates of the Crimson Sails set in the era of Avatar Aang, and the Burning Fuse set in the era of Avatar Korra. There's Asami from Korra as well. I won't deep dive into these adventures, just in case anyone's wanting to go into these blind. If you're playing the games and maybe your game master is going to be running one of these adventures, I don't really want to spoil it, but let's just say it's full colour. It's got information on how to run NPCs, how to run the world, how to introduce your characters into this world. And I'm going to have a really cool time reading through this. It's even got a list of new techniques to to upgrade the players' combat abilities as well. So next, let's go on to these. Now, if I can get this out, these are the pre-built characters. Now, I think it comes with 5, but again, just look at these. Full colour, hard paper stock with the information of the characters' class. Well, in this game, they're called playbooks, so you don't really have classes, you have a playbook. It's not as customizable as a D&D character, but for the Avatar universe, it doesn't really need to be. You've got all of the information there, and then you flip over the back, gives you the breakdown of how you play your playbook. These are the 4 stats or attributes in this game. Again, I'm using D&D a lot, but it's probably the most common one to kind of reference and you know, compare. So obviously in D&D you've got strength, you've got dexterity, you've got intelligence, that kind of stuff. In this you have creativity, focus, harmony, passion. When you need to do something in the game, say I'm really angry, I want to attack this firebender who's, you know, causing chaos. That could maybe be roll with passion, and you'd roll your 2d6, and that says there +2. So you roll your 2 dice, add your 2, add whatever other modifier you've got. If it beats the in-game system of passing and failing a skill check or a situational check, then it succeeds. I'm not really explaining it amazingly well, but yeah, you get the gist. So I'm going to open this. We may as well take a look at all of these because I'm sure these are all just really wonderful. The quality is just so nice. Right, so we have the adamant, which is Ji. Then, oh, I've got 2 there. We have Hijing, the icon, which is, I think the icon's I can't remember what the icon is actually. You're an icon of your burden and tradition. Okay. We have Kahola, the successor. We have Honu, the guardian. That's more of the fighter / defender kind of. We have Bin, the rogue. My man's a handsome devil. We have Rinzin, the bold. Samtem, the idealist. Even the artwork is so good. Kuyan, the pillar. Simo or Semo, the prodigy. And we have Nianzhen, the hammer. Now, I said there was only 5. There are actually 10. You get 10 pre-built characters. Plenty of options for your players if you are a game master. And then once you've maybe rinsed all of the content in this and you move on to the main game, then you can actually create your own characters. But there's a lot of customization within these playbooks as well. What we got left, I think this might be the last piece of... Oh God, I can't get that out. Give it a shake. There we go. Okay, so we have this thing. Now these are... Oh, okay, we were talking about this earlier. These are essentially cheat sheets. Lots of information on... I'll wait until I've opened it. Okay, so these are cheat sheets. Lots of information on how to run the game. So combat exchanges is how you do combat in the game. There's the 7 steps, all of the information there. Basic techniques, you also have cards for that as well. And then on the back we have basic moves, which are pretty much this game's skills. So, you know, if you're trying to climb a wall or jump over a river, you'll roll one of these based on if it's part of your skill set, or if you know you're testing your luck or whatever, you're kind of just winging things. So yeah, they're really cool, and I think you get... I mean, how many do you get? Wow, you get... Okay, you get a fair few. But anyway, yeah, that's a lot of content for a starter set. More than enough stuff to keep you going for a while. And also there's information for the extra stuff. So there's the main core rulebook. Wan Shi Tong's Adventure Guide is an expansion on that, and there is a Republic City book coming out soon, which I have pre-ordered, including a GM screen, so the Game Master screen. I will definitely be doing a video on those as well. But that's all of the starter set. I'm really happy with this. I'm going to be deep diving into the adventures, getting myself all loaded up, and just hoping and praying one day I get to run a game of this in real life, or on Roll20.net, or wherever else you can play them on the internet, Tabletop Simulator, Discord, that kind of stuff. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think of this starter set. Have you got this starter set? Are you maybe looking at getting this starter set? Are you looking at playing Avatar in the future? I would love to chat about it, because I am very keen on getting the ball rolling on enjoying this system, because like I say, it's very new to me. But anyway, guys, I'm rambling as always. Have an awesome one. I will see you in the next video.